I don't have a job yet. I have been rejected by over 300 jobs. It's hard. It's hard because your future self is not real right now. Break those limiting beliefs so they can stop influencing your decisions about going to your future self. It happens. That's what it is when it comes to building yourself. I don't know how to start this video, but welcome to episode 1 of Building My Future Self. And I have always wanted to document my life, and I've been doing it for a year now, but I have hours of footage from last year that I don't know when the world would see of me just trying to figure out my life. But basically, just for you guys to all catch up, I am on a journey of just making my future self proud and doing the things that I see my future self doing and trying to accomplish the things that I see my future self already accomplishing. And it's hard. It's hard because your future self is not real right now. It's like an imaginary friend. And the only thing that guides you to your future self is your intuition and what you've already known, like pattern recognition, things that you've already been through and those influencing your decisions. And then like some of the things that you've been through, you have to break those limiting beliefs so they can stop influencing your decisions about going to your future self. And so it's such a journey. And so I guess let's catch up. It's going to be a very short video. We're going to catch up. So a year ago on May 3rd, I graduated from college with my bachelor's degree in business. I did a major in marketing and management, and I also did a minor in new media. Fast forward a year later, in a month, I don't have a job yet. I have been rejected by over 300 jobs. I have had my resume countlessly checked by other people and they say it's good. My interview skills, I've done many mock interviews, they say it's good. The problem isn't the interview, the problem is the fact that my resume does not even get scanned. Like I literally get a rejection the next day. I think out of like the 300 applications, I only got in like 2 phone interviews, which is crazy. I never gotten any other interviews from other 300 stuff. So we're gonna get that straight. Okay, I was very involved in college, whatever, and my whole idea was that, cool, I'm gonna graduate with my degree, I'm gonna work corporate for 2 years, live at home, pay off my loans, and then we'll figure out what the next steps are. That plan is gone. That plan does not exist. And so now for the past year, I kind of been following my dream, which is content creation, and I've been posting consistently every single day on Instagram for a year straight, and I am almost at 20,000 followers, which is amazing. And so many cool things have happened throughout my content creation journey, and I've learned so many skills, met so many creators online, and just had cool experiences. But with that, there comes stuff where you doubt yourself, and there comes points where I'm doing content and I feel like sometimes it doesn't align with me, and so I get into points of just going back and forth of indecisiveness, doubt. It happens. That's what it is when it comes to building yourself. And I have that documented all of last year, but I don't know when I'm going to share like my breakdowns of that. Probably not. And now here we are today, and I kind of been able to sit with myself and ask myself, like, what is my mission? What is my purpose? And without a crash out, I'll tell you this, without a crash out, there's no come up. You have to crash out. You have to fall into that identity crisis. You have to fall in that place of not knowing to come up. And that's what I was. I think throughout March, April, and May, I went through a place without knowing. I went through a crash out phase. I went through an identity crisis phase, and I was like, what am I going to do with my life? I don't know what I want to do. It's been like a year since I graduated. I don't know what I want to do. And then at the end of May, I actually sat down and reflected with myself. I took a social media detox, found out some patterns that I have, and I also took a whole day of just journaling everything and just getting my mind straight and having that clarity. Because when you don't have clarity on what you want to do, that's when you're all over the place, and that's when indecisiveness happens. And that's what I was going through. I kept neglecting and I kept procrastinating on actually sitting down with myself to actually go and process and dig deep in what I need to do. So yeah, and then once I took that whole day off, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I definitely have more confidence in reaching my future self. And that's what it is. When you're in your 20s, it's totally normal to have your identity crisis crash outs. Like we all have those. I don't even want to call it an identity crisis. Some of it is honestly just you just getting to know yourself. You finally are in a stage of life where no one else is holding your hand. If you're in a position like me where you don't have any outside influences and you're hanging out with yourself more than you see other people, obviously there's going to be things about you that you lose. Because a lot of times some character traits, some personalities, and some ways that you behave is all because you're trying to blend in with a certain group, you're trying to fit in. But then when you actually let go of your environment and really just spend time with yourself, some things start to break. The walls start to break, and now you're experiencing who you truly are. And now you have to learn exactly who you truly are because you finally given yourself a chance to be with yourself and to not have to meet other people's expectations. But yeah, this is kind of it. That was like a little summary of my life. Man, we could do like a 5-hour video, me going into detail about every single month that happened from May of last year to now. But we don't gotta get on that because that's just in the past. And we keep moving forward. We learn from those experiences. We keep moving forward and we go and we try to find our future self. So the big thing that I want you guys to get out of this video that I've learned is, one, literally when you feel like you need to have a day with yourself, a talk with yourself, I want you to grab a journal and start writing. And you can use ChatGPT to help you understand your thoughts better. And you can also use ChatGPT to help you come up with more introspective questions to ask yourself to figure out, why do I feel like this? Because it really does help. But I want you to spend that whole day literally like just digging up in your subconscious, digging up in your brain, cleaning out the clutter. Because, you know, we hold so much things in our head that we don't realize that you might be holding on to something that happened to you when you were 2 years old. I don't even know, okay? But we hold so much in our head that a lot of times it's irrelevant. It's so irrelevant, but we have to declutter. And that's what it is. And the other thing too, to get out of this video, is that it's totally normal to feel lost. And you're going to have a moment of crash outs. But after that moment of crash out, best know your come up is going to be 10 times better. Growth is not linear. You're going to be at your peak, okay? You're going to be in a straight line, then boom, crash out. But after that crash out, you're above that first peak. Like, I'm out of the frame. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's going to feel like you just hit a low, but that low is just preparing you for the highest of all highs, and it just keeps going up from there. You just have to trust. You just have to trust and follow your intuition and follow what guides you to becoming that vision, that version of yourself that you see in 5 years, and that guides you to become that woman or that man that you want to be in 5 years, because your future self does talk to you. It's your intuition. It's that voice that tells you to keep going. But yeah, I will see you guys in an episode 2. Oh my God, there is so much. I can't wait to update you guys. There's so much that you guys have to catch up on. So episode 2, we'll see what it is. I'm going to take you guys along. We're going to make these vlogs. I'm going to take you guys along with whatever I do. It'll be fun. It'll be so fun.